What does it take to bend the future to your will? Not with small steps, but with seismic leaps that aim to rewrite entire industries, and ultimately, humanity's destiny itself. This isn't the plot of a science fiction movie. This is the story of Elon Musk, a man whose ambitions aren't measured in quarterly profits, but in planetary shifts. From electric cars that made skeptics into believers, to rockets that land themselves and dream of Mars, Musk's journey is a masterclass in defying the impossible. But this video isn't just a biography. It's a blueprint. A look at the core philosophy, the terrifying risks, and the unshakable vision that connects Tesla, SpaceX, and the path to what Musk calls a fantastic future. Strap in. We're going beyond the headlines. Act 1. The First Principles Engine. How Musk thinks. To understand the what, we must first understand the how. How does Elon Musk conjure up ideas that seem ludicrous to everyone else? The answer lies in a single mental model: first principles thinking. Most of us reason by analogy. We think electric car batteries are expensive because they've always been expensive. Musk starts from the atomic truth. He asks, what are the materials in a battery? What do they cost on the commodity market? By breaking a problem down to its fundamental truths and building up from there, he bypasses legacy assumptions. At SpaceX, the question wasn't, how can we make a cheaper rocket? It was, what are the raw materials for a rocket? What is the theoretical minimum cost? This led to the radical, yet obvious in hindsight idea of building reusable rockets. Why throw away a $60 million aircraft after one flight? You wouldn't do that with a plane. This thinking is the engine of his companies. It's not about incremental improvement. It's about physics-based reinvention. But first principles alone aren't enough. You need a target so audacious it pulls you through inevitable failure. For Musk, that target isn't a product launch. It's a multi-planetary future. Act 2. Tesla, more than a car, a catalyst. In the early 2000s, electric cars were jokes. Slow, ugly, impractical golf carts. The automotive industry's logic was analogical. People won't buy them. Musk applied first principles. Electric motors are fundamentally more efficient, torque-rich, and simpler than internal combustion engines. The problem was the battery. So, Tesla didn't just make a car. They started with the core constraint, the battery pack. The Roadster proved EVs could be thrilling. The Model S proved they could be desirable, superior luxury products. But the true masterstroke was the Gigafactory. Musk realized that to make EVs affordable, he had to reinvent manufacturing at a planetary scale. The Gigafactory isn't just a factory. It's a vertical integration machine designed to drive down battery cost through sheer scale and innovation. Tesla's mission was never just to sell cars. It was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Every car, every solar roof, every Powerwall battery is a step in that systems-level plan. He forced an entire century-old industry to pivot. Now, autonomy is the next layer, turning the car from a product into a self-driving service. The goal isn't to be the best car maker, but to own the future of transportation. Act 3. SpaceX, the ultimate moonshot factory. While Tesla attacked earthbound problems, SpaceX looked to the stars. And it began with a shocking first principle. Space travel is astronomically expensive not because it's inherently so, but because we throw everything away. The space industry was stuck in an analogical loop, governed by cost-plus contracts and a lack of competition. SpaceX's early years were a parade of public, explosive failures. 3 Falcon 1 rockets blew up. The company was weeks from bankruptcy. This is where vision meets grit. The goal, making humanity multiplanetary, was so compelling that surviving failure was the only option. Then, they nailed it. Reusability became routine. The cost of access to space plummeted. But the Falcon 9 was just step 1. The Starship, the massive, fully reusable stainless steel spacecraft, is the embodiment of the next leap. Its goal? To carry hundreds of people to Mars and enable the creation of a self-sustaining city. It sounds like fantasy, but for Musk, it's a logical, physics-required step to ensure the long-term survival of consciousness. SpaceX didn't just disrupt aerospace, it resurrected the dream of space exploration. Act 4. The Symphony of Synergy, Connecting the Dots. Tesla and SpaceX aren't random ventures. They are synergistic components of a larger vision. This is often missed. Tesla's battery technology is crucial for sustainable energy on Earth and for life support systems on Mars. SpaceX's mastery of lightweight materials and avionics feeds back into automotive tech. Both companies are factories of engineering talent obsessed with solving hard problems. Both embody a culture of extreme iteration: build, test, fail, learn, rebuild. Faster than anyone thinks is possible. But there's a darker side to this relentless pace: the human cost. Reports of brutal work schedules, burnout, and a pressure cooker environment are a consistent theme. Musk's philosophy is one of wartime urgency. He believes the stakes, climate change, species extinction, justify the intensity. This is a fundamental tension in his path to the future. Can a sustainable, fantastic future be built on unsustainable human effort? Beyond these, his other ventures sketch the edges of this future. Neuralink seeks to merge human cognition with AI, a direct response to the existential risk he sees in superintelligence. The Boring Company aims to solve urban gridlock. Even his purchase of Twitter, now X, aligns, in his view, with protecting a digital public square essential for a functioning civilization. Conclusion: the path, the price, and the promise. So where does this path lead? Elon Musk's story teaches us that the future isn't something that happens to us. It's something that is built, often by those willing to be called crazy. It is a path paved with first principles thinking, fueled by existential-level missions, and paid for with immense risk and personal toll. His ultimate contribution may not be a specific car or rocket. It's a recalibration of ambition. He has shown that industries seen as stagnant monopolies can be shattered. He has made space, sustainability, and sci-fi level technology part of the global conversation. Whether you see him as a hero, a flawed genius, or a capitalist provocateur, one thing is undeniable. He has forced the timeline of the future forward. The fantastic future is not a guaranteed destination. It's a narrow, difficult path that requires relentless builders. Musk is one such builder. His story asks us a question: what problem are we solving? And are we thinking big enough? This deep dive is just the beginning. At Book Speed Peak, we dissect the minds, the strategies, and the stories of those shaping our world. From biography to business, from science to philosophy, we give you the key insights from the world's most impactful ideas. If you want to understand the forces building tomorrow, you need to start today. Subscribe to Book Speed Peak now. Hit that button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a journey into the ideas that matter. The future is a book being written. Let's read it together.